Welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, we will be continuing on with some more spring deep cleaning. So the main areas that I want to tackle are the windows behind me right here in the kitchen, and then I want to move on to the foyer entryway area. So we are about to get started. So grab your cleaning supplies and let's get it done.
And it never gets hard enough for ya. You've been enchanting this heart of mine for the longest time. Slow dancer, you stun me up with all your romancing, and it's making me weak like no one has, like there's no one else in the world. I'm under your spell, baby. This is our time. The dance floor is jumping. Move me tonight, boy. You got something that makes me feel like I'm at the top of the world. Spin me around and around. This is our time. The dance floor is jumping. Move me tonight, boy. You got something that makes me feel like I'm at the top of the world. Spin me around and around. Dance with me. The music is making me so dizzy. I need to give in to the strong rhythm, 'cause I'm beginning to break free. Be with me. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah, yeah. Be with me. This is our time. The dance floor is jumping. Move me tonight, boy. You got something that makes me feel like I'm at the top of the world. Spin me around and around. This is our time. The dance floor is jumping. Move me tonight, boy. You got something that makes me feel like I'm at the top of the world. Round and around, yeah. I'm at the top of the world. I'm at the top of the world. I'm at the top of.
Yeah, I already knew that this was going to happen. I get to moving so fast sometimes, and then boom, it just happens. But these are my real nails, by the way. I always get a overlay on top to keep them protected. I have an appointment coming up in a couple days to get them taken care of. So I'm just going to finish up this triple window. I'm not going to clean the single window on camera because it's pretty much the same thing as you guys just saw. But if you know me, you know that I cleaned it. But anyway, this sprayway glass cleaner, if you missed my community post a couple days ago, it is currently on clearance at Home Depot for 4 cans, $2.50. You cannot beat that. So it's definitely worth a try to check your local stores. Clearance does vary by stores, but you never know. You may luck up like I did and find them on clearance for $2.50. So I took a break to come outside to see what my husband was up to out here. I heard the saw going, so I had to come and see. And he was out here in our storage shed building shelves. He decided to take the shelves all the way around.
So I'm gonna consolidate, go through, throw away, whatever, get all of this stuff up on the shelf, under a shelf, and then I can go ahead and start bringing that other stuff out of the group and tuck it away.
Okay. Oh, we still got a lot of room over here.
Yeah, it actually is more room than I thought it was. So once I stack the stuff, and then yeah, it's actually going to be a lot of room once I stack the stuff up, because that was the problem. Everything was just it's just unorganized on top of each other.
This is our storage shed outside. You can see a lot of my Christmas decor, and we have other things stored out here. I'm going to be getting rid of a lot of things once I'm done in the house. I'm going to come out here probably spring break time, get rid of a whole bunch of stuff. But over here is what he's been out here doing, basically extending the shelves out. And you're gonna leave this part open so the lawnmower can go. Okay, yeah, so this part is left open so that he can drive the lawnmower straight in, and we'll have more space to just walk around it. But over here is what he mainly did today, and that's adding all of the shelving over here. I figure I give you guys a close-up of what the baseboards are looking like before I clean them. And right on top of my baseboards is this caulking, and it's what's holding the dust there, and it's kind of hard to get off without me rubbing my nails across the top. And you already saw that I already tore my nails up, so we're not doing that today. Going to use my crevice tool and then get everything wiped off, and then I'll come back and show you guys what the after looks like. So this took me less than 5 minutes to finish off this section that I had left in the kitchen. So after I use my crevice tool, I just use my damp microfiber cloth and wipe the baseboards down, and this is how the after looks. All right, y'all, so here is what it is looking like now after I've cleaned them. Much better. We are gonna be doing some touch-up paint. I was trying to get a spot off, and y'all, I rubbed too hard. But anyway, we're gonna touch up paint. My husband is gonna touch up paint, so it'll be fine. So as you guys can see, it began to get a little dark outside, but I continued on because I wanted to get this done before going to bed that night. So moving on to the foyer area, I started off by getting everything dusted. I am using my long-handled duster that I purchased from TJ Maxx, but it is also available on Amazon, and I will have it linked down in the description box. So off camera, because I saw all of that dust falling, you can see it right there, I went and got the 8-foot ladder, and I stood on that, and I got a little bit higher up. So one day I'm going to be able to reach up there with some glass cleaner and all the things, but just not today. I got it dusted as best as I could. So I continued on with the duster to get those high parts. This is the part that's leading into the dining room. Got that dusted, and then I moved on to the front door. So what are you guys working on this week in your homes? I know that you guys are probably done with your spring cleaning. I am pretty much done downstairs. I do a lot of it off camera because it can get pretty repetitive because every single room has crown moldings down on the bottom. They have windows, so it's pretty much the same thing. So after this video, you probably won't see any more of me cleaning windows or baseboards, but trust and believe that they are getting done. It just goes by so much faster when I am not recording. I knock it out so quick. So probably later on this week I will be finishing up. I just have to do the office windows and baseboards and things like that, and then the hallway upstairs, and then a couple bedrooms upstairs as well, but that's going to be really quick. So I hope that you guys had a great week this past week. I actually did. I got a lot of things done that I wanted to get done. I am so ready for spring break that is coming up here in a couple weeks. I want to work on a project. Hopefully all goes well so I could get that done while I am off from work. So I have a question for you guys. What type of content would you like to see me post here on the channel besides my cleaning content? Is there anything else that you are interested in seeing from me? I am thinking about incorporating more kind of like day in the life type content. Of course, cleaning will always be a part of that. Decorating will too, but just a little bit more of the things that I do throughout my day day-to-day life. So drop your comments down in the comment section. I would love to hear from you guys.
To be sincere, feeling this way since top of the year. Lately we've been real unsure, unclear. Is it just me?
So I bought this Zep foaming wall cleaner probably about a month ago. Never used it, so I decided to pull it out because I saw some marks on the walls, and it did a really good job. I bought it from Walmart, but I'm sure you can find it just about anywhere.
Misfeeding my fears, don't wanna leave. Pull me in closer. Can we start over? Don't want nobody but you. No matter what we go through, keeping it between us two, me and you. Can we survive the distance? Don't know what we're missing, but there is a space between us. I know healing ain't instant, but can we survive the distance? Lifetimes are going like years away. More it will grow the more we delay. I'm just hoping it isn't too late. What can I do? Sorry if it's a little cliche. I know we're supposed to live in the gray. Leave it to chance or leave it to fate, but I'm missing you. Pull me in closer. Can we start over? Don't want nobody but you. Keeping it between us two. No matter what we go through, I stay true. But can we survive the distance? Don't know what we're missing, but there is a space between us, and I know healing ain't instant.
So to finish up the foyer area, all I did was get everything swept really well, and then I went on with my old cedar spin mop, and I used very hot water from the sink and pine salt to clean the stairs and the floors.
Can we survive the distance?
So I am in the girls' bathroom, and I want to give it a little touch of spring in here with a little bit of Easter added in. So the Easter items that I'm going to put in, which will not be much at all, they'll just be up for a couple of weeks, but who knows, V may want them to stay, but I'm going to put them in place anyway, just to add a little bit of excitement in here because it's pretty bare right now. I found this shower curtain set from Ross. Let me tell y'all, if you want to find things to decorate like for seasons for your kids or for yourself, Ross is definitely the place to go because Valentine's Day they came through, and spring they have come through as well. This was so cute. I could not leave it. So decorating the girls' bathroom has been so much fun for me. So you guys remember what I did for Valentine's Day in here. It was so cute, and V loved it. I did not get her reaction on camera this time around, but she loved the decorations this time around as well. Rain is a little bit too small to even know what's going on, or to understand, I should say, what's going on. But when she comes in here, she's looking around like, wait a minute, something's different in here. But I just love it so much. So to decorate the shelf in the bathroom, I have this little floral that I've had it on hand for a couple of years now. Decided to pull that to put here on the top shelf. Next to that, I have this candle that I purchased from Burlington. I've had it for a little while, and I've decorated with it before. And this little pink twin bunny, piece, I bought this from TJ Maxx. This white bunny piece I purchased from Ross, and then this little lavender color pedestal I bought from Hobby Lobby, and then I'm going to place this clear acrylic container that contains their Q-tips. I bought that from Burlington a while back. For their sink area, this vase, I have been seeing this vase so many times and left it. This time I decided to pick it up. I bought it from TJ Maxx. So I'm just going to place that here on the side of their sink. And then I also have these florals that I purchased from Ross, and it matches the shower curtain so well. I love the ombre effect that these flowers have. So to finish off the other side of the sink, I have this soap dispenser that I purchased from Home Goods. Made it downstairs to get the kitchen decorated, but before I get into that, I just noticed that these were on my counter. My husband has restocked me without me having to ask, and I love that so much because he know that I have been on this drink for the past couple weeks. So my good friend Star put me on this drink a couple weeks ago, and I have been locked in ever since. Now, this is not sponsored. She put me on, so I'm just trying to put you guys on to help somebody. Zero sugar, no caffeine, works really well. So if you are new here, I have this channel and I also have my couponing channel. In between the two, I have Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook for all three. Last week alone, I posted 11 videos, long form and short form. That's how much this drink has had me just going. Y'all already know that I already do a lot. Energizer bunny in it without this drink. But this drink has leveled me up. It is amazing. I love it so much. So if you are interested, check it out. Bought it from Walmart. This is not sponsored. I'm just putting you guys on because my friend has helped me so much by putting me on this drink. If you try it, let me know down in the comments how you like it, how it works for you. All right, let's finish decorating. So starting off with the table in the kitchen, I am using this wooden tray that I've already had on hand. And on this tray, I will be placing one of my coffee table books. I am looking for something else a little bit smaller to use kind of like as a riser, but right now this book is going to work. This vase I purchased from Hobby Lobby years ago. I have the taller one in the living room, and then these peonies, you guys saw them in my last video. I already had a set, and then I purchased a brand new set. I put them together and placed them in this vase. And the peonies came from TJ Maxx. This small green colored vase also came from TJ Maxx. And what I'm going to place on the inside are these pink peonies that I purchased from Burlington, along with these baby's breath that I purchased from Michael's. And I just placed the peonies in the vase just like they were. I did not unwrap them or anything. And then I'm cutting these stems and just randomly sticking them in between the buds. And this is how it came out. So cute. So I'm just going to go ahead and place that right in front on the left side. And then I'm going to take my little small candle holders that I purchased from TJ Maxx in gold and put them on the right hand side. The candles that I'm going to place in them are candles that I had left over from last year that I purchased from Home Goods. The last part that I'm going to add to this tray is this white bunny with this little pink bow on it. And I purchased this from TJ Maxx. Moving on to the countertops by the stove, I'm just removing my oils here as well as this lamp and this wooden board. I will be replacing the wooden board with this marble tray that I purchased from Home Goods last year, and it has like a little flower design there in the middle. Replacing the oils, and then I'm also going to be adding this lamp that I purchased from Marshall's. So for my cookbooks, I'm just going to change out the bookends and replace them with the ones that I purchased from Home Goods. They're like wooden and marble with this gold detailing on it. I love them so much. So to finish off this side of the countertop, I am going in with this salt and pepper shaker set. I bought this from Ross on last year after the Easter season, but I never used them. So I'm just going to place them here right in between the oils and the lamp. So behind the cooktop, I will be layering these two pieces, which is this board that I purchased from TJ Maxx and also this cheese board that I purchased from Ross. So on the other side of the cooktop, I will be layering these two boards. I believe I got this brown one from either TJ Maxx or Home Goods, and this black one came from Hobby Lobby. These florals I purchased from TJ Maxx. They already came in this pot, so all I had to do is put them in place. I'm also going to go in with my Magnolia Home book, and I was just kind of playing around with how I wanted this, but I ended up leaving it with the book standing up. This bowl I purchased from Ross, and these artichokes I purchased from Amazon. Moving on to the coffee bar, I just kept everything simple over here. I'm removing my mugs and added in these mugs that I purchased from TJ Maxx. I showed you guys these in my last video in the haul of my spring items. And then to finish off the coffee bar, I will be adding in these Jordan almonds that I also purchased from TJ Maxx. And then this little small floral that I purchased from Home Goods. The last piece that I'm going to add into the kitchen is this wreath, and I'm putting it here on the pantry door. I made this a couple years ago, and you may recognize it because I used to have it on the front porch, but it had hot pink flowers added into it. I removed those so that I could tie in a little bit better with what I have going on in the kitchen. I also decided to add in a candle that I've had on hand. I want to go ahead and get it used up. I bought this pedestal from Hobby Lobby, and this candle came from Bath and Body Works. It was the perfect touch to complete this space. So here is how everything turned out. That brings us to the end of this week's video. I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you all in the next one.